Hello everybody, what's going on? And yeah, let's not make a big intro to this, but the Moon Knight trailer is dropped and let's do my breakdown, my in-depth breakdown. So yeah, let's get into it.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
So we see Oscar Isaac playing some sort of variation of Moon Knight, whether it's Mark Spector or somebody else. He seems to be locked in some sort of room where he's tied up to something, but it's not like some sort of mental hospital put him in this room. It seems like he's doing it to himself as some sort of self-discipline routine. He also seems to be listening to some sort of introduction that says that it's some company called Staying Awake. From what I could see, there isn't any comic Staying Awake sort of companies or anything like that I could tell, so it's probably some sort of new kind of mental health unit. Speaking of mental health, he says that he has a sleeping disorder, which is kind of different from his disorder in the comics, which is DID, which is a trauma disorder from all his trauma when he was overseas, but we really don't know if that's going to be incorporated into the story of the show.
I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen.
We see Moon Knight has his own custom Marvel intro, which we've seen with basically all the Disney Plus shows so far. And it seems to be turning, which is kind of like a parallel to Moon Knight's Not Mind turning. After that, we see a city shot of Moon Knight kind of going through the city, you know, being crazy, being tired and stuff, while the song Day and Night by Kid Cutie plays. We then see him in a museum, which is probably the same museum that we see later in the trailer at night, which he seems to be working at, and a coworker of his is teasing him about.
I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
We find out that Moon Knight now is in the persona of Stephen Grant. He seems to be having these kind of weird interactions as we see glowing light, which I'm guessing is Khonshu. If you don't know who Khonshu is, it's basically like the god who Moon Knight seems to trust when he's doing this stuff. And it seems like a flash, like Khonshu is kind of like a demon in his head. Like, the mystery in the comics is that we don't know if like Khonshu is real or just a part of his mind. So I could see that they're trying to make him in like a demon. So in being Moon Knight, he's kind of being scared into being Moon Knight and doing the demon seems to kind of morph into this elderly woman who honestly seems kind of suspicious. So what I'm guessing is that there's some sort of shapeshifter kind of mental thing, like the woman actually isn't there, or he was imagining the woman was someone else. But I feel like Khonshu is like gonna be a real kind of thing in the in this show, or it's gonna stay a mystery. Like when this happens, it's kind of like Khonshu spying on Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark?
So the twisting titles say that it's coming out this March, which, not to add, but this is the same month as the Batman is coming out, but I'm just gonna add that. So we see the scene that we saw back in the teaser of Mark in the museum looking at his reflection, and then it looks back at him. And he seems to be going on this kind of scavenger hunt. And what I'm guessing is that one of his other personalities is like putting stuff in there. Like Mark Spector is hiding that, and then Stephen Grant, his other personality, is finding that. So he answered the phone to somebody, like I'm guessing is his love interest as his other persona, who's like calling him, and he probably like kind of disappeared because he's in another persona.
It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. Shut up! There's chaos in you.
See somebody walking through the city in this kind of gathering, who I'm guessing is the villain Werewolf by Night. And Merc, like, in between this whole entire trailer, seems like really confused. And then we see him like kicking a car, which I'm guessing is Werewolf by Night's car, as if he did something to him, or Khonshu is making him go crazy like this. I see him talking to the man as if he might be like arguing his case, and then he's like just going crazy, and he seems to be going in a bus with a gun, so I'm guessing one of his personalities is on like some sort of car chase, which tricks him into like joining, and then it just switches personality mid-fight.
Embrace the chaos.
So we see more of the chase as he seems to fall off of it into some like grassy abyss. We also see him in the more shots of the museum, and we see the pyramids and him probably during war when he gets kind of possessed by Khonshu. See him in the Moon Knight suit punching down something, which I'm guessing by the looks of it is kind of looks like a Khonshu kind of like demon. I assume this is by like the end of this series where he's kind of like embraced the Moon Knight or embraced the chaos, and he's kind of just like beating the shit out of Khonshu like I could do whatever I want. Anyways, thank you guys for staying through the entire breakdown. I'm gonna make more cool breakdowns like this, and if you don't think it's cool, please leave like a comment or something, but if you did, please like, and if you're not already, please subscribe so you won't miss any more like any content. So yeah, thank you guys for staying through, and this is Hero Station, and bye, see ya.